YouTube, it's Criminal here, back to with another video. I made the video just now, posted it, of 6 things I want to see change in Mortal Kombat 1. First thing I said, I want to see this thing nerfed. Now, I'm gonna cover quickly as fast as I can, I don't want this to drag too long. Why I believe Sareena's knife throw is very, very powerful. I don't think she's the best cameo in the game, she is definitely not. But the knives themselves are very, very powerful. Insanely powerful move. If I had to say what is the best cameo move, one single move out of all cameos in the game, I think this is the best one. There are multiple reasons for it. First of all, it's a great combo tool. Possibly the best combo tool in the game, from cameos standpoint. Now, I picked Liu Kang for no reason, but Liu Kang doesn't need any cameo to do a lot of damage because it's Liu Kang, but even still, you can see Sareena gets you a lot of damage. The one thing I will say, it scales. So if you use this thing, you want to use it mostly towards the end of your combo. So look at how much damage I do in this combo without Sareena. 35. If I use Sareena, I did 42. So you can see it scales a lot. I did this thing twice. By itself it does 10%, so you can see Sareena's blade scale a lot. But in the end of combos, it's a very good option. And in the start of them, depending on the character you're using, but I don't want to drag too long about that. Now, why I think it's very strong is because of how good it is to jail you into block strings. I'll put smoke on ducking and blocking. Where is all? There we go. Now he is blocking everything. He is blocking every option, I throw at him regardless. Now, if I throw Sareena and he ducks under it, if I'm fast enough and he's at the right range, I can still go at him and get a hit in. And he can do anything. This gets really good when you have characters with extremely good range on their normals, like General Shao standing 2. The axe attack that gets, if I use it from here, it still hits the opponent from that range. That's where this move gets good. Now, one thing to mention, it is interruptible in close range. Roffelmonger covered that in his video. If you are in close range to Sareena, and she throws her knives, let me just make her use them, and you are ducking or blocking, you can poke in the middle of the animation and hit her. But problem is, the knives stay on screen, so if you don't block again, you are fucked. So even if you do hit Sareena, and even if you do it the character the opponent is using, you are still getting hit by the knives, and they can still combo you. That's the problem. So you can punish Sareena for that, but you can't get any substantial punish. You can get a poke at maximum. And if you have a good armor move, you can get it. But you can see the knives will even interrupt you when you do the armor move, because it's 2 hits. It will break your armor. So you have to time it perfectly. You have to do it like this, and by that time they can already block. So it's basically unpunishable. Even with an armored move, specific ones will actually do it, but most armored, even General Shao armored launcher will get interrupted by this. So it's very good for that. And again, because it's uninterruptible, it's very good for jailing into mix-ups. Like if I make myself control smoke, I'll have me control smoke for a second. And I'll make Liu Kang block everything. Like, just block everything and duck. So I throw Sareena, and he can't interrupt me. So I get smokes 50-50, for free. He can't interrupt me because of Sareena's blades. If he tries, he'll get hit by the blade. So I can go into this shit. As you can see, that's why it's so powerful. It jails you into a block string. You can't punish her, truly. The opponent still has the mix-up. So what that means, she gives you very good setups for chip damage. Because you can do this, set up Sareena, and do this again. And again, they can't interrupt you in this. Because if they do, they still get hit by Sareena's knives. Because they stay on screen even if you hit her. That's the problem with this, again. So that's what I wanted to cover with Sareena, basically. Why the knives are so strong is because, 1, they are a very powerful combo tool, and 2, they are extremely strong for combos as well. So even someone like Smoke who has a lot of damage already, Even Smoke can benefit from her knives. I need to make myself on the other side. I'm much better at the other side, sorry. There we go. That's 45% for one bar. Normally for Smoke, he would have to use much more to get it. And look at how quickly Sareena's meter is regaining, by the way. That's another problem with her. Her knives only take half a cameo bar, which is fine, but they regenerate extremely quickly. And if you use someone like Sundel who can buff the recharge, she can get it infinitely, basically. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to cover. Sareena is very powerful cameo, for sure. She is not number 1. She's not top 3 either, in my opinion. I think there are 3 cameos that are much better than her. And off the top of my mind, I can come with 2. Sector is one, of course. Sector is better than her for sure. And Sub-Zero is the best in the game, in my opinion. And another one who is a wild card is Shujinko. Shujinko could be the best in the game or the worst in the game, depending on your opponent. So yeah, that's another thing. But another one I think is better than her, I would say Motaro. I think Motaro is better than Sareena. So yeah, that's what I wanted to cover. This is why I believe Sareena's knife throw is the best cameo move, individual cameo move in the game. But she is not the best cameo in the game, far from it. She has her weaknesses, but she has her highs, and her highs are very high. So yeah, it's a very solid option. If you like the character, feel free to use it because she's a great option. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.